with the upperclassmen, fish go home, while beginning to better understand the structure of high school. One memory that stuck from sophomore year was when we were in an assembly. We had a speaker give a presentation about his career and how he came from a very similar background as many of us. He quoted Cesar Chavez and the motto of the United Farm Workers in saying, "Si se puede," yes, we can, as a reminder to us that we hold our future in our own hands, and it is up to us to write our own narrative. We are a class of overcomers. We are a class that defies the odds. We are a class that will make history. That same year was also a time when many of us became more aware of the world around us. With the 2016 presidential election in full swing, many of us began to form opinions about politics. Although we were unable to vote, our interest was piqued because we were hearing about the election from our peers, family members, and the news. This led us to junior year, which had a rough start. The first week of school, our city was hit with a Category 4 hurricane named Harvey that dumped upwards of 60 inches of water into our streets. We missed 2 weeks of school as our city struggled to recover. But we did recover. Houston is unlike any other city in that so many people are willing to help their neighbors in need. Neighbors coming in boats, opening churches and homes to provide shelter, volunteering time to serve food or help rebuild homes. At Spring Woods, we saw a plethora of students reaching out to the community to lend a helping hand. Whole sports teams volunteering to help teachers and faculty tear out sheetrock, helping them down the road to recovery. 2 long months after Harvey, the city of Houston finally got some good news. The Astros made history by winning the World Series. But the euphoria did not last long. That same year, a tragedy in Parkland, Florida, sparked a debate amongst my peers. Springwood students came together to organize a walkout in order to voice their opinions. The fact that a group of my peers cared enough to speak out about their beliefs is truly amazing. We may not always agree with each other, but it is crucial that we're able to respect each other's opinions. Junior year also brought SATs, ACTs, and thinking about our futures. By junior year, the core of small talk with any adult was, what are your plans after high school? Do you want to go to college, join the military, or go straight to work? We had to start thinking about what was next. Finally, senior year arrived. We hoped that it would be a breeze. Spoiler alert, it was not. We started applying for colleges, filling out FAFSA applications, exploring employment opportunities, and trying to figure out what our future would hold. We knew that graduation was quickly approaching. Senior year ended with many memorable activities. We spent a beautiful night at the Astorian overlooking the Houston skyline, getting to dance the night away with our friends, all dressed to the nines. We celebrated senior week, went on field trips while the underclassmen took finals, and visited our elementary schools for cap and gown day. In elementary school, the idea of high school seemed so far away. The current kindergarten class will graduate high school in the year 2031. What will you be doing in 12 years? To think we're actually about to graduate really shows how much time flies. Today is the day we have all been waiting for. It is our Independence Day. We are finally free to make our own choices. Now we are free to choose college, career, or contributing to the defense of our great nation. Take your newfound independence and change the world. Thank you, Springwoods High School, for all that you have taught us. Class of 2019, si se puede. Yes, we can.
Thank you, Cecilia. Dr. Murray, members of the board, today I present to you the 55th graduating class of Springwoods High School.